Welcome back to the Streamr's official YouTube channel. I'm Mo and we're kicking off today with a review of the upcoming Prime Video show. The series premieres later today on April 10th if you're in the US, and on April 11th if you're in the UK, and here's everything you need to know before you watch all the episodes when they drop, and trust me, you will want to watch all of them as soon as you can. To start, the show is excellent, with a playful tongue-in-cheek approach to its style that underscores the way that the games were presented. Purnell and Walton Goggins are both standouts in a pretty stacked cast that includes, but is not limited to, Kyle MacLachlan, Michael Emerson, Moises Arias, Zach Cherry, and a whole host of guests and surprises that I won't spoil here. Fallout tells the story of two timelines, one set before a nuclear apocalypse and one set 200 years after it. It follows three main characters, Lucy, played by Purnell, the Ghoul, played by Walton Goggins, and Maximus, played by Aaron Clifton Moten. Lucy's storyline focuses on her quest as a vault dweller who eventually leaves the security of Vault 33 in order to find someone important to her. The Ghoul is a bounty hunter who is after something or someone, and Maximus is a member of the Brotherhood, a militant organization with some really cool suits that may have a vulnerability or two. In addition to these three storylines, there is also one set in the past that interweaves and answers the mysteries of the present, and at this point I have to highlight how great of a job the show does, delivering one of the most satisfying finales to a first season for a big budget show that I've seen in some time. It ties together every lingering question from the previous episodes while setting up what's coming next in a new and very exciting, glorious, awesome showstopper of a final shot. All of the episodes clock in at around 1 full hour or even longer, meaning that there's a lot of content for you to enjoy. And now normally shows that have episodes with an excessive runtime usually don't know how to use it, but the world of Fallout is so rich that it really needs it. However, there are a few moments where the show could be paced a little better. For instance, the first episode has maybe 3 or 4 points in it that I personally thought could be an ending, but don't take that to mean that any of it was fluff. The episodes are purposeful with their runtimes, and you can really tell that they trimmed as much as they could to keep the pacing as efficient as possible, only missing that objective a handful of times. The humour is also on point, and co-creators John Nolan and Lisa Joy Nolan took their Westworld building abilities to craft a universe that feels as tonally and thematically astute as the dialogue, which itself is also incredibly Moorish. Characters are so well written that the dynamics between any two who haven't interacted yet adds a layer of anticipation as you await for their stories to inevitably coalesce. Before I carry on, hit the subscribe button if you like this review, because we've got plenty of great stuff coming up soon, including some exclusive clips and interviews for a wide range of upcoming shows and movies. Back to the Fallout review. The writing in the show does enough to keep fans of the franchise satisfied, and perhaps the biggest shocker for me is that it also provides a solid foundation for non-fans to explore it. Much like One Piece did last year, I'm now motivated to go and play the games because this show is so good. On the show's side, there is a real sense of tapping into a grander story that, while it doesn't get some of the deeper themes across until much later on in the season, it sets up some intense things for season 2, which kind of recently got confirmed in a way. If you want to read a more in-depth review that covers aspects like the scope of the show, the special effects, the action sequences, and more, you can head over to thestreamr.com where you'll find JJ's thoughts as a fan of the games, as well as our official review score. That's all for now, and we'll see you soon.